I knew I was only going to play in Dallas, L.A., or New York. I was willing to give up some ends on the front end because I know I'll make it back up on the back.
If you were going to play
New York. For marketing. I thought this whole time because you were a Cowboy fan, yo. I'm so disappointed.
My dad was a big Cowboy fan.
Yeah.
But no, I did. We were Cowboy fans. We are big, huge Cowboy fans. Yeah. But I knew I was going to go to Dallas. And then Jimmy came to me, Jimmy Johnson. He said, Michael, he said, I understand what you're doing. I can appreciate, he says, but Dallas is going to draft you. He said, none of them damn shenanigans. With that, I said, no, coach. I said, I would go play for Dallas.
This is a cool story.
Play for Dallas. I said, so why would you think I would do it? He said, I'm just telling you. He said, I'm telling you right now because I got an old buddy, friend of mine, who's about to buy the Dallas Cowboys.
Isn't that crazy?
And I'll be joining you next year.
Oh,
Isn't that
shit,
crazy?
So you knew it was going to happen.
I knew it was coming. And Jerry bought the team the next year and brought in Jimmy.
Wow.
And you've been playing for Jimmy.
At the U, yeah.
I swear, y'all, man, oh my God, dog. A couple weeks ago, when they gave him his Super Bowl, his Hall of Fame ring.
Jimmy
Johnson.
Yeah.
At Cowboy Stadium.
Yeah.
My God, man. Hey, listen.
No, you're good. You're good.
Listen,
we'll figure it out.
I was right in back of him. He was right there addressing the crowd. I had just seen Jimmy at the Hall of Fame. You know, he just got in the hall and he was happy, and I see him happy. And when I saw him, I ain't never seen him this happy in my life. And I just started crying and crying and crying. I'll get emotional talking about it now because I sat there and looked at him, man, like, damn, look at all of this. And the people were going crazy. Yeah. And I thought about the whole journey and all that we've done together. And I was like, man, all of this could have been gone if he wasn't a great man that he is. Because I got into shit on my first day in college.
I heard about this.
I mean, I'm swinging and whipping people's ass my first day in college. I had just got there. And they were playing with freshmen on the table, and freshmen can't eat. I'm like, dude, I'm 1 to 6. I ain't never see a steak like that. We ain't even had it. My mom, she would take whatever they had around the house and whoever she was clean, who she would clean with, whatever food they would give her, and she would put it all in a pot, call it a casserole. We don't even know what it was. But now I had a training table, all this food, and they were making the freshmen wait. I was like, man, I ain't waiting, man. I ain't come here to play, man. I gotta make some money now. So this big lineman kept trying to make me wait, and I did the first couple of times, and then he tried to go and order the same damn steak I wanted. Man, I cracked his head with that tray. Wow. And started whooping. They took me, this is my first day, they took me to Jimmy's office, and I walked in, and Jimmy said, Michael, he said, son, you just got here, son. You just got here. He said, we can't be fighting our teammates, son. We can't do it. Yeah. And I'm thinking, he's about to send me home, man. I just got up out of that damn ghetto. But he did. He said, "You're a young man. I'm not going to suspend you." He said, "I'm going to take it up with my senior because he should have known better not to let it get to that situation." Yeah. So I was just thinking about all the time that I had screwed up that first year. That wasn't the only fight. That was the only fight. I got in another fight a week and a half later in the weight room with the linebacker. He pushes me because we're changing music. Freshmen were supposed to lift, and we're lifting. Freshmen are lifting. Yeah. Then they come in early, and they change the music. I say, hey, man, it's still the freshman hour. We got 10 more minutes. That's it for the freshmen. We're not doing that. I'm going to switch it back. And then they come and switch. I said, dude, we got 8 more minutes. You just killed 2 of them, but we're going to take our 8 minutes. And I switched it back. And then he pushes me. I said, okay. And they get in between us. Coach comes right down, calls us upstairs, a private meeting, we got a team meeting. We don't hell this dick. And I was up there on steam. I'm on steam. I ain't heard nothing he said. Boy, this joker pushed me in that room. What? I got to see this joker. What? It's true. Hey, Jimmy said, I want both Michael, I want you, and this come down in the middle of this right now and shake hands. And I was still on steam, dog. I was I told these jokers, man, I ain't with this. I ain't here for this, man. I got to make some money. I get my family out that hell. Man, I ain't with this. And a whole while I'm walking down there, just shake his hand. Just shake his hand. Like, just shake his hand and it's over. Uh-huh. And the closer and closer I got, the harder and harder I got. And as I got close to him, I held out the left hand.
Oh shit!
And
That's
he
disrespect.
held out a left hand, and I held it. And he was shaking. And I said, "Oh, you okay?" Yeah. And then knocked him out, broke his jaw and everything.
Wow.
And then when Jimmy called me, I said, "I'm definitely going home." And he called me, and the first thing he said, because he's a big boxer fan. He used to bring all the big boxers over to talk to us. Yeah. He looks at me and said, "Son, have you ever thought about boxing?" You know, so what I was thinking about when he was getting in his ring and I saw him so happy and all the moments and all the things, we won national championships, we won Super Bowl, man, we lived the life, man. And I said, oh my God, all of it. I could have missed it all if he'd have just sent my rude ass back home. None of it would have happened, and I just couldn't stop crying because thanking him for just believing in me till I got through that rough time.
So obviously he sees great talent in you. That's why you're playing.
Yeah, he would say, if you're good, you get away with more, right?
Yeah. Jimmy said, yeah. I only don't. He said, don't talk about fair. Fair says everybody gets the same thing. Just says everybody gets what they deserve. If your ass is out here and you're not making a whole lot of plays, and I got any kind of problem,
bye.
Get on out of here.
Yeah.
But if you make plays after plays after plays,
have some fun.
We run into a little hiccup, we can work through that.
If you can play
that, no matter what that hiccup is, we can work through it.
But my question is like, he sees a talent, but there's also something that he sees in you, and that's like how to coach you and how to bring out the best of you. So do you think early on he understood you can't really tell Michael what to do?
Right. Jimmy's a psychologist.
Yeah.
So tell me when you start to realize, like, oh my God, he knows. Go.
Oh, you hit nail on the head, because I'm going to tell you something, right? I was a freshman. When I came in my freshman year, we had just lost two of the top receivers in college football, Eddie Brown and Stanley Shakespeare. And I was just a freshman. I'm sitting there watching film. And dude, Jimmy walks by, that psychology part, he walks by and he sees me in there studying. And this is after we done went through all the fights and everything, and he sees me in there studying. And he said, hey. I said, what's up, coach? He said, you read the papers? Everybody's wondering, what are we going to do? Now that Eddie Brown and Stanley Shakespeare is gone, everybody wonders, what are we going to do at wide receiver? Yeah. He said, hey, son, wait till I show them Michael Irvin. Don't let me down. I said, what? That's all I need to hear. I'm crazy. That's it. Oh, dog. I put on a 50-pound weight vest, go run 70 flights of stairs all day. That's all I was thinking about. Boy, I'm going to show him. But that he knew. He knew that. He knew stuff like that, just little things like that to push you. You know what I mean? And bring the best out of you. He was great at it, man.
Because there's certain coaches that might see you and they might coach you a different way, and then you guys just have animosity and fight. Right. But you wanted to walk through a wall for that guy.
And with Jimmy. And he did it with Charles Haley. He did it with Charles Haley. Same thing. Charles Haley talks about all the time. He said when he got there, that we got Charles Haley from San Fran because, Charles had supposedly, stood on top of the head coach's car and just took out that third leg he has and just watered it down.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Charles Haley was the wildest. Yeah.
And I ain't, when I say third leg, that's what it is. I'm talking about
sexy
a third
man.
leg. A third leg.
Longest third leg on the Cowboys.
Ooh, longest third leg in the world. I'm talking about. I don't watch enough flicks to know ain't nobody got Chucky.
I watched enough flicks to know.
Hey, nobody got Chucky, dog. Hey, I'm bullshitting. I'm telling you right now. All right, let me stop. I don't want the NFL to take my job. Listen, I'm sorry, NFL. This should not be coming over. I don't want to be mad. I'm just sharing old stories.
But you were saying, so Chuck came over and then Jimmy knew how to.
And Jimmy knew it, right? Jimmy went at Chuck one time. They went at him, and Chuck and he went in a tank. He went in the tank, and Coach said, "Hey, come to my office," and he talked to him about it. And Coach and Jimmy and Charles said, "Coach, it just bothers me when it's like that." And called out. And Coach said, "No problem, okay." He said, "That's how you work. That's what I work with." He says, "I can work with that." He said, I'll pull you aside if you need be. I don't mind. He said, I'm glad you're telling me this. That means something to a man.
Yeah.
And he says from that point, Charles said, we never had any problems because that was it. You're dealing with grown men. That's what makes football such a great sport. You know, in most worlds, I tell people, most people, in order to be the best in their world, they you know, they're sitting on a computer or designing. In football, in order to be the best, you have to go through what hand-to-hand, man-to-man combat. It's not just about skill, it's also about will. Since it's another man, I got to look in another man's soul who wants to take care of his family, who wants to feed his wife and kids and say, I want it more than you. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just about my skill, it's also about my will, and having a coach that knows how to tinker with your mind to make sure your will is right. It's
Makes all the
insane
difference.
in this game. Makes all the difference in the world.
Because it is tricky. Like there's certain people that can make you want to give everything for them.
Right.
And they just have to be able to like find that trigger.
How? Right.
And how do they do it? And that's interesting that he was able to do it, and he was able to do it differently for you than necessarily for Chuck. And then
as a leader of a team too, I had to find that
with the players. So that's what I was
I'm gonna tell you
something,
dude. There's a dude, dog. I won't his name, but it was a defensive back. This dude was a physical freak of an athlete, and I mean, he would be killing it in practice. And then we get in the game, and different things happen. And so I'm like, man, God, I gotta figure this out, man. So let's go. And everybody's yelling, let's go. And it never really got to anything. So I said, okay, this is what I gotta do. I said, I'm gonna have to spend some time. I'm gonna take some time. I get in my car. I go over to his house. I go to his house. I say, okay, this is what I'm doing. I go to his house. I say, hey man, what's up, dog? I said, man, I'm in the neighborhood, man. He said, yeah, man. He said, I'll stop by and have a drink with you. He said, all right, come on by. I went by. Dude, he had his little daughter. Let's call her Pam in his hand. When I got to the door, he said, man, come on in. We got something to eat, a drink. Never put down little Pam.
Right.
Never put Pam down. Then when he got ready, walked me to the car. After we done ate and everything, walked me to the car. Never put Pam down. I said, all right, see you later. See you, Pam. We're playing with a little. Man, I got in the car. I said, I got this joker now.
Yeah.
I got him. See, in order to lead a man, you got to know what
he cares about.
What makes the man. What makes the man. Now, the next time we get in the game, and he wasn't doing well, everybody yelling at him, and he's really tanking it. He's tanking. I just walked by him. I said, hey, man. I said, hey. That's the best you can get, Pam. That's all she deserves. I walked off. Oh, this was a whole new mother. Oh, I'm talking about this dude was killing everybody.
No.
Hey. I said, I got him now.
Oh,
That's all I had to do. And anytime things got, I just picked up Pam. I said, hey, man, Pam gonna need you, man. This the best you got to give her. You're going to be able to take care of her playing like you ain't going to be in the lead long. Whoa! Whole new man come out. And you got to know what pulls a man. You know what I mean? Like me, if you'd have said, take care of her, oh, hey, man, all you had to do was say, I thought you said you were going to take care of your mom. You think you could take care of her with this effort? Oh, you'd have got a whole nother effort. A whole nother effort. What makes that man tick? As a great leader, if you are a great leader, you got to lead. That's why I always tell people, don't be so quick to want to get in the leadership role because you see it as a position of dominance and dominion over people. A real leadership is not about dominion over, it's about servitude too. You gotta serve you gotta get the best out of everybody. And bossing people just don't do it. And especially today. And you can't just boss people any kind of way and think there's no repercussions